Good Friday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Friday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson. Let's talk about the weather for your Friday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, nothing going on in terms of the radar for South Carolina as you go through. As you go through, um, right now, I should say. But here is our radar, our winter weather radar for the entire United States. You can see that pretty much as you go through Nebraska, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana. And then also some snow going on inside of Colorado as well. And then also, if you go up here, some severe weather going on inside New York, strong thunderstorms going on up there. And if you go on towards our cloud cover as well, cloud cover right now seems to be just showing some scattered cloud cover, kind of like low to the ground in some places. But overall, not really much going on. Just really throughout the upstate is where you're seeing that cloud cover at low country. Maybe you're trying to receive some. And if you go into our future cloud cover as well, as you continue to push this forward, cloud cover does continue to be scattered as you move through tonight, and as you move into tomorrow night, scattered cloud cover still decides it wants to play a factor. Then if you go into not tomorrow, but our Saturday, not Saturday, but Sunday, Sunday going to our Sunday night. It's going to be completely cloudy as you go into our Sunday night. And then the temperature is current right now around 66 inside Columbia, 70 inside Charleston, 68 in Myrtle Beach and Georgetown, as well as 64 inside of Rock Hill, 66 inside of Greenville and Spartanburg, as well as 68 in Anderson, 66 inside of Augusta, 70 inside of Fairfax and Walterboro, as well as 70 in Beaufort and 71 in Savannah. Low temperatures for tonight: 59 in Columbia, 62 in Moncks Corner, as well as 66 in Charleston, 62 inside Walterboro, 67 in Hilton Head Island, 62 in Barnwell, 61 in Aiken, 57 in Greenville, 54 inside of Spartanburg, 59 in Anderson, 53 inside of Rock Hill, 54 inside of Cheraw, 55 in Dillon, 60 inside of Myrtle Beach and Georgetown, as well as 58 in Sumter and 56 inside of Florence. If you go into our precipitation as well, precipitation right now, not really much, maybe a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible inside of Myrtle Beach, and then maybe just to the east of Florence as well. But other than that, no other precipitation is expected, and no severe weather, no excessive rainfall is expected. So we're just going to go and talk about the models right now. And if you go all the way to around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, at the time we're recording this, showers continue to push through South Carolina as you get into around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning ish. And then after that, you're not really seeing much else until you get to around 48 hours out from now, or just less than 48 hours, I guess. But around 1 p.m. on Sunday, to where we're starting to see that isolated shower activity going through the upstate and the Midlands of South Carolina. But right now, not really seeing much, just maybe a couple of showers possible going into tomorrow at around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning in the low country of South Carolina, but that's pretty much all that you're seeing as you go into tomorrow. And then if you go on and talk about the tropics as well, tropics Raphael is still there. It is a 100 mile per hour storm as swells are generated by Raphael, likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions along the Gulf Coast for the next few days. Raphael is also forecast to move slowly over the central Gulf of Mexico this weekend and early next week. Interest in the southern and southwestern Gulf of Mexico should monitor the progress of this system. Tropical storm force conditions are no longer expected in the coastal regions of Louisiana, even though it was forecasted that that might happen. And if you look at the cone, this is the cone right here, as it is going to continue bringing that hurricane force condition until you get to around tomorrow afternoon at 12 p.m. ish, to where it will downgrade to a tropical storm, and then it will become a tropical depression before it gets to Mexico, and it might even try to become a remnant or a just a regular tropical rainstorm as it gets to Mexico as well. So we'll see what happens as we get into there, but that's going to be like in mid next week and around Wednesday. So again, not really much. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to go on and talk about our future. So let's go on and talk about that right now. You can see as we go on and talk about the southeast You do have the time is in the top right corner of your screen. If you move through, you can start to see shower activity continuing as you go into around November the 11th, the 12th. And then if you continue to push that forward, high pressure takes over after that, and then maybe some rain with a bit of a cold front passing through on the 18th of November, and then maybe another tropical system around November the 20th, bringing some rain, some heavy rain to maybe the coastal regions of South Carolina around, or the low country and PD region of South Carolina around November the 20th. And then right after that passes, a nice bit of cold air actually dips down. And then a high pressure will try to take over, but rain gets in the way again, and everything else is a bit too far out to talk about. So overall, starting to get more active than we have been. There's been times where we didn't see really a drop of rain over like the next 400 or so hours. Now it's looking like that it's going to become more active. There's a couple of dry spots here and there, but still not as or definitely more active than we have been seeing. And then as you go on, let's talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say for tonight. Here we go over here. That is good evening, Joseph. I hope you had an awesome week. I did. Thank you for asking. And then Terrell says, greetings, everyone. Greetings to you. And that is pretty much it. So we're going to go over here, talk about San Antonio and Raleigh real quick. And then if that is about it, we'll be out of here for tonight. And very, very early, as it is only 9:06. So very, very early night. But as you go into rainfall, going to tomorrow morning, from 1 a.m. going all the way to around 7 o'clock in the morning, going into tomorrow, shower activity still does continue as you go through. And then as you go, keep on going, you're not really seeing anything else after that. So maybe some scattered shower activity as you go into around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But other than that, that's it. Talking about temperatures now, you're going to have to wait for me on this one because some buffering may occur. So we're going to wait for this to load up. As it is, yeah, it's already dropping. So we just got to wait for it to load up. Should take 2 seconds. Alright, and while we're waiting for that to load, let's check out the likes. We have 3 people watching and around 4 likes. So hopefully everyone has hit the like button so far. Not really much people have been here tonight, but still, if everyone hits the like button, that would be fine. Trying to get to at least 10 likes per evening update, though. Low temperatures tonight in San Antonio around 55. High temperatures tomorrow at around 78. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 59. And then high temperatures going to around 80-ish going into your Sunday. And if you move over here to Raleigh, North Carolina, we got low temperatures tonight at around 50s, around 49. High temperatures tomorrow around 63. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 43. And then high temperature going into around 61, 62-ish. And if you go on over towards composite reflectivity as well, see if there's any rain going on at all. Not really much going on here either in terms of rainfall. Not seeing really any at all until you get to around 8 o'clock in the morning-ish on your Sunday, to where shower activity can indeed move through as you go all the way into 8 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and then maybe some more scattered activity as you go into around 1 p.m. or isolated activity as you go to around 1 p.m. And that is that. I already checked for severe weather, no excessive rainfall, no thunderstorms, nothing like that is expected. I did check. So we're just going to go on and talk about what's going on throughout the entire United States right now. Again, not really much, except for heavy rain going through places like Louisiana, Oklahoma, also into Texas as well, and then snow in the Northeast starting on Sunday. So the Northeast will receive some snow going into Sunday, and also some fire weather is also going on. It's kind of weird because they had some fire weather inside the Northeast today, and they're going to start having some snow this weekend. So that's very, very That's a huge switch right there. But that is pretty much it. Vina does say it's way too cold for Texas, around 58 degrees. So yeah, it is cooler than it is here. I believe that was the low temperature. I said around 58. So yeah, that, especially from what y'all been getting for the summer times, around close to 100 degrees. If not, I think like 108, 110 degrees actual temperature, not feel like or anything like that. So yeah, that definitely is like a good 60 degrees cooler than probably your highest. And that seems to be it. Let's refresh just to make sure. That seems to be it. So make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well if you have not already. Also, make sure that you hit the share button as well with all the people that you know. And make sure that you do hit the subscribe button, please, so we can get to 300. Hopefully by the end of the week. We're at 298. We only need two more people to hit it. So we only need two people to hit it. You can be the share of the two people that did hit the subscribe button. So if you want that to be you, go on and hit the share button so we can get to 300, and then that's after that our next goal will be 400. And so we'll continue, we'll wait on that, but until then I will be back tomorrow morning with your Saturday morning forecast update.